Hey, what's up? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to talk about tipping at a restaurant. Okay, so I saw something on Instagram probably like 2 weeks ago, and I think it was like the lady's ticket bill came out to be like $200, and I think she left like an $8 tip. I can't remember the exact price, but it wasn't what it should have been for the price of the ticket. And on top of that, the lady left a note basically saying how excellent the service was. So you would assume, or one would assume, that because of the service, the quality of service that she received, and because of the ticket amount, that she either would have left more of a tip, or even over tipped. Most of the time, I'm an over tipper. Not like, girl, not like, no. But let me just put it out there, bitch. Not like, oh, girl, my meal was $20. I'm gonna leave you $20. No. Like, for example, I went to Chili's one time and I got like the chocolate molten cake, and I think it was like $6, and I left a $4 tip. But my minimum is like, if I go out to eat, if I know I can't leave at least $5, I'm not going out to eat. That's just how I operate. But of course, if and most of the time when I go out to eat, I go to the same places when I go out to eat, girl, like Chili's, Kona Grill, girl. I don't really go to them restaurants where like a side is $15 and a motherfucking steak is $75. Girl, you want to go? Girl, no. I'm gonna go to Wingstop and give me some wings, girl. Just call me when y'all leave and I'll meet y'all at the club. Hello? Bitch, y'all crazy. But anyways, I just think it's kind of weird, though. The whole tipping thing is really, honestly, bullshit. Even though I believe that if you do not want to tip, or if you cannot afford to tip, then you should not go to a restaurant and sit down and be waited on. Take your ass to Chipotle, take your ass to Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings, somewhere. Get your food to go. But I don't think you should sit down at a restaurant and be waited on if you can't afford to leave a tip. I don't go out with people who don't tip, and I don't go out with people who leave $2. That's just me. And it's kind of fucked up because as a black person, we've been labeled as the $2 tippers. And the truth of the matter is, white. Let me hush. I don't want to offend nobody, because every time I talk about white people, I feel like people look at my videos and be like, he always got something to say about white people. I love white people. I sleep with white men, but I just call shit for what the fuck it is. Y'all quick to sit here and say y'all scared of black people, but bitch, these white folks is the one who always shooting up schools. Now that black man did go up to the school and shoot that schoolhouse up the other day, but for the most part, it's always these white boys with chili bowls and all black. But anyways, I'm getting off subject. But anyways, I'm sorry. Y'all know I will have 15 conversations going on at one time. But I think, it's hard for black people because we get labeled as the $2 tippers. So that's part of the reason why I feel the need to always either over tip or leave the exact amount, for the tip. Even when the service is bullshit. Even when the service is like, bitch, you don't deserve shit, honestly. You don't even like, girl, you don't even deserve for me to tell you what you need to do better with the next customer. This is how bad your motherfucking service is. But it's so weird to me. The weird part about tipping is this. Why is it that you have to base your tip on how much the food costs? You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, if I go to a restaurant and I say my ticket is $300 and I'm supposed to leave 20%. You see what I'm saying? Because my ticket is $300. What if somebody goes to that same restaurant and they receive the same quality of service from the waiter or waitress, and their ticket is $100 and they're supposed to leave 20%? Why is it just because my ticket is $300 and I receive the same amount of service, the same quality of service as a person who whose ticket was $100? Why should we be required to leave the same amount of tip just because I order more food? You said, not even more food. My food just costs more than hers. I could have ordered a steak and 2 sides and 3 drinks, and she could have ordered a steak, a side, and 2 drinks. But at the end of the day, the service was still the same. So why am I required to leave you? What's that? $60? That's $60. Is that 20%? $60. And she only required to leave you $20. I just never understood that. I mean, like I said, I'm not the type of person that if I go out and if my ticket is $300, well, first of all, my ticket ain't gonna be $300 because I ain't ordering shit at Chili's. That's $300. But if my ticket is $300, I'm just gonna leave my 20% or my 18%. You know what I'm saying? But I do think it's kind of weird how you have to leave. Maybe the people out there who are waiters and waitresses, y'all can let me know. But I do think it's kind of weird how you have to leave your tip based on how much your ticket is and not based on the service. Because again, if we receive the same, level of service, or even if, like I said, like, what if you just take away the trips, what if I order something that comes out to be $300, you order something to come out to be $100, and they only had to make one trip to the, they only had to make one trip to the bar for both of us and one trip to the kitchen for both of us. My shit just came out to be more expensive than yours. Why is it still that I still have to leave more of a tip when we receive the same quality of service? I don't know, the whole thing is weird, but I do believe in if you can't tip, don't take your black ass out. And if I know you the type of person who don't tip, because I remember one time, and they were young, I do understand. It was me, my mama, my brother, my two sisters. We all went out to eat. And girl, do you know, my brother was about to leave my brother left $1. $1? Girl, this white boy was nice as fuck. He came back every goddamn 10, 15 minutes to check on us. Bitch, he took pictures of us. And you gonna leave him $1? So of course, me and my sister, she real big on this. If you don't leave enough, she gonna leave enough to either cover your part or she just gonna put more in to at least make the tip a little bit bigger. She quick to go around and say, how much you leaving for a tip? How much you leaving? How much you leaving? How much you leaving? How much you leaving? She quick to do that. Hello? And I don't blame her because, like I said, it's embarrassing to go with people, especially when you receive good service and then you got somebody in the motherfucking group that's gonna leave $1. Girl, $1? Anyway, Cheryl, let me go. I'm done.